Welcome to our Grounded Day 1 walkthrough. Whether you're brand new to the game or a seasoned pro creating a new character, this guide is going to teach you how to maximize your first 30 minutes. So if you like it, go ahead and smash that button, subscribe as we're always working on new videos. As we come out here, we're going to want to go to the right so we can grab some of these mushrooms and a couple of these sprigs. Also, you're going to want to pick up a lot of rocks. We're going to be building an axe and a pebble hammer, a spear, and a torch pretty much off the bat. If you see an aphid early on in this tutorial, you're just going to want to kill it. We're going to need to kill 2 aphids so that we can travel the map quicker after we raid this anthill. So let's go up here and grab these saps so we can make some bandages.
Coach always says, keep your eye on the ball.
Jump up for that one. And keep picking up. You're going to need a lot of plant fiber. Yeah, I like to grab the mushrooms because you don't always know where you're going to see them. We're going to get a lot of food inside the anthill, like in a minute here. So you don't need to really get the mushrooms, but I like the mushrooms. She doesn't like mushrooms, but I personally like mushrooms in real life. But just keep on picking up the grass. Just keep picking up these plant fibers. Get more rocks. Switch to the other side. Grabbing more rocks. And there's a big cluster of sprigs over here. Don't worry about the ants right now. We're about to go invade their whole life. So let's research the stone and research the plant fiber so we can craft some woven fiber and get all the stuff that we need. After you've done that, we're going to want to craft our axe, our hammer, a spear, a torch, and some bandages. So let's make a bunch of woven fiber. Get that axe, get that hammer. Torch, we're going to need to get the dry grass for that. So go ahead and build a bandage. Alright, we're good. Let's grab a little bit more plant fiber because we're always going to need that. We'll knock down this grass now because we're going to come back here to build a workbench. Let's get some more plant fibers. Because we're not going to have a smoothie station until after we beat the game. So we're going to need to depend on bandages. Grab some more plant fibers, more plant fibers. Oh, that's not dry grass. Let's harvest the dry grass so we can build a torch and we can see down in this anthill. I'm going to pick up a little bit extra. Might as well in case I need 2 torches. But we're going to be in this anthill really quick. We literally just run in, steal all their stuff, and leave. But before we go down there, let's go up this stick in the back so we can get some more sap. Come up to the top. Once you get up here, craft anything that you forgot to craft before. I'm gonna have to make that torch. And then now's a good time to save as well if you want. The saves are really good until you get the lean-to. And then now we're just going to jump in. Pull out our spear. Pull out our torch. Let's get some of these mold stalks. And just keep making our way down. Oh, got another rock. And now you can kind of hear when they're getting ready to attack. If you time it right, you can get a perfect block just like that. You just 360 no block them. I like to do it often, but very rarely do I actually just get like a perfect block without being able to see it happening. We get some eggs in here because we came in quick enough that the numbers of ants are low enough. Just keep trying to block. It's a lot easier if you just pick it up on the first try, but even if you don't, just kind of try to circle around them and really hope that you don't die. If you do, you can just go back to that save. And now let's go down here. Normally, right about there, I would stop and pick up a scab. But since I got the ants following me, I'm just going to keep running. Once we get up here, we can grab our face mask. And we can just wait for him to leave for a moment. While he's leaving, we'll just eat some food. Alright, and now we can start heading back into that the chamber that leads to the food room down below. There's that scab again. I could have grabbed it then, but I completely forgot. So let's go up here, drop in, grab this burgle tape. All these. Now we get the rest of our armor set. So let's go ahead and equip that, so we can get that hyper stamina and a little bit of protection. I like to grab most of the food here and go ahead and throw another save, because Anthill raided. We're pretty early into the game and this Anthill's already done. Now we're just going to leave. Let's go take the water route so that we can avoid having to get lost in the Anthill. It's going to take us back up into the central room that we dropped down into that food room from. And then from there we'll just be able to leave. So let's go ahead and make our way back to the research center. Pick up some of that grass that we knocked down earlier. And we're going to make a workbench so that we can craft these aphid slippers pretty soon. But not yet, because we still need the mites. So go ahead and research that. Let's go ahead and research the aphid slipper and get that out of the way. Alright. And then let's go ahead and build it. Just really anywhere, right off to the side, doesn't matter. We're going to destroy this after we're done with it. So let's place it, let's build it, eat those. And now let's go do the first part of the storyline. Remember, just always be picking up those plant fibers. Really can't stress that enough. Plant fibers are, sometimes it can be a pain in the neck to get, and it's so readily available you don't want to really waste any time. Go ahead and press that button and let's get some clover. We'll need this for lean-tos, which can become particularly handy when battling monsters during this. Alright, that's warmed up, so let's cut down this grass. You can see another aphid over there. We're definitely going to want to kill this guy. So I actually end up having to chase him around for about like 30 or 40 seconds. So we're just going to go ahead and skip forward a little bit here. And then start making our way to the giant laser tower that's flickering. Just keep picking up a few things along the way. But the general point of this mission down here is to complete the quest that we're on and to collect 10 mite fuzz so we can build those aphid slippers. As a little bonus, once we get down in the bottom of this this tunnel, we're going to mine some quartzite so that we can craft a dew collector when we get to the oak for our build. So you're going to want at least 10 of those quartzite. It's not a bad idea to grab some extras. And then in the back of this part we just opened up, we can grab another scab skin. And then we'll go back to our research center for more science points so that we can buy some stuff with Burgle. We're going to be there very shortly. So I'll start with the mite fuzz. Give me some armor glue, and then let's do this quartzite. Alright. Now we can go ahead and craft the aphid slippers so we can travel a little faster because we got some long walks ahead of us. We're going to go ahead and put those on and then just finish out clicking the buttons for the quest. Recycle this, get that sap, activate it. Let's grab some dandelion so we can finish out that research center. Alright, so let's just go back here. Let's research that weed. Oh, we got an extra slot, so let's do an egg. And then now we're just going to leave. Then we're going to make our way back down towards that laser tower that we fixed earlier. Stop and grab some thistle on the way if you want. Find this log, hang to the side of it, and get to this research center. Once we get there, we're going to want to analyze our clover, our thistle, and we're going to analyze our mold stock. From here, take a little left, go over to this leaf and get that larva blade. Then we're going to make our way over to the hedge. Once we get here, it's probably a good idea to kill a couple bombardier beetles. That way you can build the insect axe a little bit sooner. because where we're building our base is a lot of weeds. Most of the weeds needs the level 2 axe. When fighting one of these bombardier beetles, you really can't get hit by its acid blast. It deals too much damage. But with this type of armor on, you're fast enough. You should be able just to kind of spin around him and just keep jabbing him with the spear. It shouldn't be too much of a hassle to take him out. After we get those supplies rounded up, we're going to head over to the hedge. We're going to get some of these berries that are on the ground around this tree with this research center. And let's go ahead and go up here. This way we can research a few more items to get the science points. And more importantly, we can take a walk to get the Supreme Scab Skin, which in my opinion is my favorite. So let's go ahead and research these berries, get some of that leather. Let's go ahead and research some sap, because whatever. And then, yeah, let's do some gnat fuzz. Really, right now, we're just trying to make sure we have enough science points so we can unlock the Burgle base building. So go ahead and equip your larva blade if you want. Let's go out here, take a left and a right, then another right. Go around the side, take your first right on the first branch. Get to these mushrooms. Now around here there's usually a little spiderling. Try to find him and kill him so that we can get at least 5 spider silk. That's what we'll need for the dew collector. So let's just keep going further. Kill any of these spiderlings that you see. I'm gonna make that jump. Yep, because that's how we do it. Let's come down here, jump up on the leaf. That way we can follow this part all the way around. Then when you get to this part with the mushrooms on the side, you gotta go over to the left. Now in the distance you can see the frisbee right there. That's where we're going. I like to knock these down because later on I'll be in the hedge and then it'll be like a couple berries I just add to my gathering. Since this boss hits pretty hard, you probably want to use some bandages and eat some food. Maybe even build a lean-to. Saving wouldn't be a bad idea. So let's go up on here. This is the frisbee. Down there is the broadmother. We're going to jump and we're going to try to grab that scab. If you miss it, just get over here. This is pretty safe. Oh, they're still out there. We're just going to juke them around. Try to grab it. No, we missed it. Missed it twice. 3 times now. Alright, take some time. Grab it. There we go. Now you can take about like 1 hit from her with this much armor. That's basically what you can do. Knock these berries down definitely because we'll be able to harvest them immediately when we get down these branches. I'm just going to follow this all the way around. Always check to make sure that where you're jumping to leads to where you're trying to go. Let's follow this all the way around. Kind of go around the back of this. That way we can come down without taking any fall damage. Not a bad idea to save. Drop down here. Alright, now let's grab these berries. Got 10 berry chunks so far. Passively, 12. So that's a pretty good amount. That will get us started once we start setting up our base. There's a little cave back here with some Silence of the Ant stuff going on. Grab that ant club. There's ant heads in this little backpack. They're a little bit harder to drop, so I'm just going to go ahead and take them. During the demo, there was a tape out there that taught you how to build those totems, but we don't have that anymore. And then we're going to make our way back to the oak. So just get all the way out here, stop to make a lean-to right about here, and then let's go over to the burgle. Once you enter the place, just run in. There's nothing in here in the beginning that's going to hurt you. Just keep running in. When you get to this, there's a little bit of a password you got to do. So you're going to want to hit this top left one, and then you're going to want to hit this middle bottom one. Switch that. Tasty comes out. Blast him. I'm going to switch to the club so I can deal a little more damage. He's really not that hard when it comes down to it. So let's just knock him out. Get some science. Let's go out here. Turn the burgle on.
Let's get you back in action.
Let's get him back in action. Get him cooking some burgers. Alright, so now while he's waking up, we're going to grab this burgle chip and then go get the rest of the science that we can get right around this area to push us over the edge. Because it's like 1,000 science for the the upgrade that we want for our base. It lets us build stairs and have floors. So it's pretty much, I consider it essential. Let's get back in here. Go grab this giant science point thing over here. 500. That's the best. Pass the burgle. Go into the little battery room. Boom. Grab that 100. Now we should have enough. We should have actually more than enough. So let's go over to the burgle. Let him finish talking. Alright, you do it. Let's take a look at what we got on us right now. I put a bunch of stuff in a box on the way. There we go, right here. Now we can sleep. We're already over in the oak. We got all the type of stuff that we need. So we're going to go ahead and start building our base. I like to build my base on this little tiny, like curvy stick behind the soda can out here. Get a wall. There's like a couple sweet spots for it. Try to get one in the center, back there. And now let's drop the floor. Alright, doesn't want to put it in the middle. If it doesn't want to put it in the middle, put it off to the side. We'll do that one. Oh, now it works. Put that one, that one. And we're going to do like basically a 3x3 is the main structure. And then we're going to extend it out a little bit further and make it look pretty. So it can have enough room to get all the types of stuff that we need. And it's not like crazy to build. I don't like to spend a ton of time building. I just want it to look nice, look clean, have all the stuff that I need. I mean, really, what more could you want? So let's put these little angled things on here. This is going to give us enough surface area so we can put all the things. Got some big items we got to craft. Take that wall down. Extend the floor out further for a little walkway. Come down here. Let's use some of these scaffolds. Sometimes they're kind of a neck to pain to place. So let's put them there. Get that one. Now we'll put our staircase on here. I'm not going to pain you with putting it all together. We give you a little look so you can have some inspiration. So with this floor plan, it's pretty easy to get a nice, in my opinion, a clean looking base. It looks like a nice little tree for it. And it's not super hard. I use a lot of the weed stuff for the walls because we have a ton of weeds out here. And you can build a lot of walls, like these window walls, with one full pack. As you can see, we got all the stuff that I need. I'm not too much of a hoarder. Behind this, the dew collector, I'll probably build a storage solution. But I don't need it now. Alright, hope you guys enjoyed. And if you did, throw me a like or share the video.